Hi QA folks. In this video, let's talk about how to answer interview question, how would you test an elevator? When you're being asked this kind of questions, they're looking for to see how you think, how you approach problems, if you ask questions to clarify requirements, to get some inputs for testing, and logical breakdown of testing types. So to answer how would you test an elevator, focused on a structured QA approach covering functional, non-functional, safety, and edge cases rather than just clicking buttons. Start by clarifying requirements, for example, by asking elevator type, building size, capacity. Then define scenarios for buttons, doors, weight capacity, emergency situations, and user experience. So basically, they want to see how you behave when you have limited entry input information, initial information. So once again, clarify requirements first. Don't jump into writing tests right away. Ask additional questions first. For example, what does the elevator need to do? Can you provide any kind of requirements or specification? Or based on what was it built and what user needs should it satisfy? So to understand what should it do and what to test, right? Next one, prioritize risks and impact. You probably won't have time to cover everything, so start with high priority scenarios first. In this case, it will be most likely something related to safety, first of all, right? Next one, after you covered all critical heavy path cases, think in edge cases. Take into account load and stress testing scenarios. Some of more thoughtful answers take into account accessibility and UX, user experience as well. Something like clear signage testing, audible announcements, doors staying open long enough to let people in and out, etc. Also, explain your thought process out loud. Don't stay silent while writing tests. Say things like, I will start with a high priority functionality first, then cover edge cases. Interviewers evaluate communication as a skill. Now, to give you a bit more details, here is a breakdown of how to structure your answer, one of the possible ways. And one more time, ask clarified questions first. What type of building and elevator are these? Residential, commercial, industrial? What is expected capacity? Number of people, weight limit? Other specialized features like keycard access or something like that. Next one, functional testing. Does it work? Button verification, test all floor buttons inside and outside, emergency call button, door open close buttons, so basically all buttons that are over there in the panels. Movement and scheduling, test if the elevator moves to correct floor, stops accurately, and handles multiple requests efficiently. Door mechanics, check if doors open, close fully, reopen when obstructed. Door timer, check if the door stays open for reasonable time and closes automatically. Next one, safety and edge cases testing. For example, to answer a question, what could go wrong? Load testing, test with no passengers, with maximum capacity, more than maximum capacity to ensure the overload sensor works. Check for power outage behavior, simulate a power failure to ensure backup systems work and the elevator descends to the nearest floor. Emergency scenarios such as test the alarm, emergency phone, and intercom systems, smoke fire sensors, verify if sensors trigger automatic return to the ground floor or to the nearest floor, depending on the logic. Also mention non-functional test scenarios, how well does it work. In regards for performance, for example, how long does it take from calling the elevator to arriving? Usability and experience. Is the ride smooth? Is it too noisy? Does the lighting work inside the elevator? Stuff like that. Speed and smoothness. Measure the speed of travel and ensure smooth acceleration and deceleration, so you feel comfortable riding it. And user experience, UI, UX, and accessibility. For example, indicator display, check if the floor displayed outside and inside is accurate. Voice and sound alerts, if there are some. Verify audio alerts for floor numbers and door closing. And bonus, mention starting with safety regulations testing and concluding with users acceptance testing. So I hope it gives you pretty much overall idea how to approach writing test scenarios or answering such questions. Sometimes they can ask you to test an elevator. Sometimes they can ask you to test pencil or something unexpected. But again, how to approach it? First of all, ask clarifying questions to understand what should it do, what user needs it satisfies, and then come up with the different types of testing of the object, come up with a different kind of test scenarios that you can think of in terms of safety, functional testing, non-functional testing, user experience, accessibility. I hope it helps. See you in the next video.